Buddy. In this video, I'm going to be continuing on working on the battles, more specifically our rat battle, because right now he's just kind of sitting there, and I kind of wanted to start making them have a little bit more motion and start taking some of the things I've learned from my other previous indie game thing I made. So what I'm going to do is try to get him to maybe bounce between these walls and just kind of move around so we can encounter him that way instead of him just sitting there and us having to run into him. So let's go ahead and jump into the code. And to do this, we're going to have to jump into our player monster file, and the rat is right here because he's our newest monster. And right now we have a way to load him, the collision, a way to draw him on the screen, the attack, and the rat's turn, and how to unload him. I don't think we need to mess with any of that. Maybe we'll have to put draw on here, but let's go ahead and stick this function right between the load and the collision. So we'll go definition, move around. We'll just call it move around, and this will take self, and then that's probably it because collision will handle everything else. So we just want to say self.rect, because I like to move around with the rectangles, dot rect x plus equals, we'll say 3, and then we're going to ignore that. Type ignore, and then if self.rect x is, dot rect x, let's see, he's going to be getting greater. So if it is greater than or equal to, we'll just say the width of the screen, and we'll have to make this an integer. So the width of our screen times 0.9. So we will go we should just go ahead and put a velocity on here just to make that a little easier. Self.velocity x is equal to 3. Self.velocity underscore y will be equal to 3 just for now. Okay, so that way we don't have to worry about changing everything. Self.velocity x, and then we will go self.velocity underscore x, and then we're going to time this by times equals by -1. I just do not understand why it does not like that, but it's fine. This is how I move all my other characters. It's just this type hinting, and it thinks it's going to be none because it doesn't give it a value until it is the class instance, so it'll be okay. And then, so if self.rex is greater than or self.rect.x is less than or equal to int, and then we're going to say width times 0.1. Okay, so that should be good enough to get it moving. Let's just go ahead and put this under our draw. and then we'll go self dot move around. And then that's not going to take anything. So let's just go ahead and load the game. We're going to see what that looks like, or if we get an error, or because we're on an adventure and I have no idea if this is going to work. Is it working? Let's just stand here and find out. No, he's still there. So unfortunately, that did not work. Let's go back to our drawing board and see why it didn't. Self dot move around. Self dot velocity is supposed to be adding. Does it have? It has the rectangle. I don't know. Let's just get rid of this and see what happens. See if that will let it move. Just change the actual X of the rat. That is working. Okay, let's. Oh, then we get confused. Why do we get confused? We're getting closer though. We do have a moving rat. Oh, I see. Okay, so we should have him moving around now. So, yep, he bounces. And then he bounces. Let's see what happens. When does he run into us? And then what happens when we run? He does just keep moving. So is that going to do anything when we're in the battle? Let's beat him and see if he disappears. And that's actually working a little bit better than I was hoping for. So let's just... And then there we go. And then he's completely gone. No ghost residue. Okay, well that's working kind of good. Let's get him moving up and down a little bit. So let's go self dot y then. Minus equal self dot velocity underscore y. So maybe we don't have to type ignore this anymore then, because it likes that. So okay, and now we need to do the same thing. If self y is greater than or equal to, we don't want him going very far down on this screen. So let's go int and then height times point, I guess, 3. I don't know how low he is already. Let's go look at where we have him placed. Height is 2.5, so you can go down a little bit. And then for self.y is less than or equal to 0, then we're just going to do self.velocity and then times that by -1. And now let's see what we got. Let's see if he's kind of just squiggling around in here. Yep, kind of like it was in the other game. Maybe we should slow him down a little though, so and then we can maybe put something up there. Oh, that's very interesting how he just keeps going. Which is kind of okay. I was kind of wanting that. Um, let's go ahead and make him a little bit slower because you might want to run into him. So let's just do 2 and then 2, and that should be fine. Another thing that I was going to want to try to do this video was have the character move forward in battle when it was their turn. Uh, but I think I'm just gonna make that a quick short video today. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Bye.